Hello. So now in this video we will learn about the control structures in C. So how do we program decision in C? Okay, you can see that in our day-to-day life we face some situation in that we have to take some decision, okay, based on some parameter, based on some fact, okay. For example, if I have this, I want to do this. If not, then I want to do this, okay. So this is the kind of decision. I want to go college or not. I want to go somewhere or not. So this is a kind of decision that we usually made in our day-to-day life. Now, in even programming language, we can do decisions. So, how can we program decisions in C? Let's learn about that. By default, the instructions in a program are executed sequentially, but it's not always the case. This is just like our life, In our life, it is not always the scenario that we have thought something that this would happen, after that this will happen, after that this will happen. This is not even a scenario in our life also. So this is exactly same goes to our programming language also. In our program, it is not always happens that our instruction that we have written in particular order and it will be executed in the same order. It is not the case. So whenever we want a program like that our control execute instruction based on some condition, based on some parameter, okay. So at that time we have some mechanism to execute that program. Many times we want a set of instruction to be executed in one situation and an entirely different set for instruction to be executed in another situation. What does it mean? If certain situation is happen, certain conditions are satisfied, then some set of instruction to be executed, otherwise other set of instruction to be executed. This kind of situation is built in the C program using a decision control instruction. Okay, so a decision control instruction can be implemented in C using if statement, if else statement, and using looping control. Okay, so first we will learn about if statement. The if statement, the general form of if statement looks like this. Okay, what we have done is there is one keyword if, and after that there is a pair of parentheses. In this we have written this condition is true. What does it mean? If this condition is true, then execute the below statement. So this is a syntax of the if statement. There is one keyword that is if, okay, and after that there is a round parenthesis, and in this we have written our condition. If this condition is true, then only this statement will be executed. The keyword if, this is it is talking about this if keyword, okay. This is not a part of sentence like if. It is not like that. It is indicate over this if keyword. The keyword if tells the compiler that what follows is a decision control instruction. The keyword if, this keyword inform your compiler that after this keyword, whatever is there, it is a decision control instruction. The condition following the keyword if is always enclosed with a pair of parentheses. That means you must write this round parenthesis after if keyword, and your condition should be in this parenthesis. If the condition, whatever it is true, then only the below statement is executed. That means if this condition is wrong, this condition is not true, then will this statement gonna execute it? No. this statement is executed only when this condition is true. So let's understand it using one example. For example, okay, first of all, you know this part now. Okay, this is a flow chart. Okay, so there is one start, stop. Then what we have written in parallelogram. Okay, you can see that over here it is a parallelogram. That means we are going to print something or we are going to input something. Okay, so over here we have print some message, enter a number less than 10. Okay, we have output a message. After that, there is another parallelogram. In this we have written input number. That means we are taking input from user. And after that there is a diamond shape. Okay, and why we use diamond shape? Why we use? To make a decision. Recall our session of a flowchart. Got it? Okay. In diamond shape we have written a message. Is number is greater than 10? Is number is greater than 10? If it is yes, that means if user have entered number, suppose like 5, okay, then after that it will be compared with 10. If number is greater than 10, if yes, then print what an obedient servant you are, okay, and if it is not, then only stop. That means only this condition is true. Is number is greater than 10? If this condition is true, then only this print statement will be printed, okay, and if this number is not greater than 10, that means our condition is false, then you have to just stop. So this is our flow chart and we have to convert it into our program. So how do we do that? Okay, you can see that first our main function, okay, just for sake of memory, I have just ignored include section. Okay, I have to I have tried to cover a maximum, but I have just ignored include section. But while you program in your editor, then you have to include it, otherwise your program will not run and compiler give you error. Integer number. Why? Because over here we want to take input from the user, okay, and whenever we want to take input from the user, we have to declare one variable, and over here a user is going to enter any number, okay, that's why we have declare integer number. That means number is our variable name, and what type we have declared? Integer. After that, okay, you can see that over here we have in flowchart we have written print enter number less than 10. That's why we have over here written statement enter a number less than 10. Printf enter a number less than 10. Okay. So what does it mean? User will get a message enter number less than 10. That's why user get to know that what I have to do. I have to do is enter number and less than 10. Now, okay. So there is a scanf statement which is to take input from the user and to store in appropriate variable name. Over here, number is of type integer. That's why we have used %d. Okay, and don't forget, whenever you use a scanf statement, there must be a address operand followed by your variable name over this in second argument of scanf statement. Okay. Now let's see, if number is less than equals to 10, number is less than equals to 10, then only what will happen? Printf what an obedient servant you are. Okay, and after that your main function is closed. Okay. Now what does it mean? If this condition is true, then only this statement will be printed. That means suppose user have entered value 15, then this condition 15 is less than equals to 10. Is it true? No, it is wrong. Okay, that's why this will not this will not print. Okay, so this printf statement, it will be just skipped by the compiler and the function will be closed. So let's just try this on our editor. Okay, first of all, integer main, that is our program. Okay, just first thing is program to demonstrate use of if statement. Okay, this is my purpose to explain this program. Okay, but when you learn, for example, if there is a specific purpose of your program, or whether number is okay, what I mean to say is there should be the first part of your program, that is it should be your purpose of your program, and my purpose over here is to demonstrate the use of a if statement. That's why I have written like this. Okay, after next we have declare integer main. Okay, after that parenthesis, okay, curly braces. After that, okay, what is the message? Printf. Okay, enter number less than, okay, less than 100. Okay, so this is our message. Now what will happen? A user will get a message and it will, okay, be careful over here, your P or S of printf or scanf, it must be in lowercase. Okay, otherwise it will be problematic for you. After that, over here we have to put a variable name, but right now, till now, we have not declared any variable. So our first thing what we have to do is declare a variable. So I have declared integer num and semicolon. Now you understand this statement. Okay, now over here what we have to do, percentage %d. Why percentage %d? Because what, obviously in double quote percentage %d, this is your first argument, and after that variable name, but before variable name you have to combine address of operator. Okay, you got it? Then after that, till now user have entered number. Then there comes our if statement, and in if statement we have to write our condition. What is condition? The condition is if your number is less than 10. If your number is less than 10, so just write it down, number is less than 10. So this is our condition, and in this condition we have to just printf this condition is true, and after that semicolon. Okay, so this is our program. But if I compile this program and I execute it, will compiler throw an error? Will compiler throw an error? Yes. Why? Because over here we have not include our include section. So we have to include it. What kind of preprocessor directive I have to include? Because we are using printf scanf statement, that means in standard input output. Okay, that's why we have to include stdio.h, standard input output header. Okay, after that just if statement, Okay, straight. If statement. Okay, let me just compile this. Okay. First I have to if example. Okay. First thing we have to do is to save our C file. Okay. And after that we have to compile it. Processing. Warning. Okay. Successfully saved. Then compile. Okay, compilation time is 0.31 seconds, and we didn't get any errors. So compile and run. Okay, we got the message. Enter number less than 10. Okay, let me enter 4. This condition is true. That means whenever this condition is true, it will gonna print this statement. Let me again execute this program. Enter number less than 10. I have entered value 15. Okay. If you see carefully, this statement is not printed over here. That means this condition is gonna false over here. That's why this statement is not printed. Okay, now this is a common scenario like that. You can also write it like as. Okay, this is also true. Generally, if there is only a single statement in if part, then you can skip these curly braces. Okay, this both way it is true. Okay, I will just execute this. Enter number. Okay, 9. This condition is true. Okay, let me give 10. What will happen? Okay, 10. What will happen? This condition is true or false? If 10 is less than 10? No. That's why we didn't get any message. So, this is about a if statement. Okay. Now, after that, okay, in next session, we will learn about if and else. But what you have to do is first practice this if statement only, and try to identify your own problem related to if this is true, then this, if this true, then this, if this true, then this, using your own identification. Okay, so this is your assignment to find program like this and execute it. Okay, bye bye.